This week on Show Me Your News, who's in with remaining newcomer predictions? My wife pays off a bet about Ridley. And Noisy Notebook rounds out the third week of Smash Blog updates. Masahiro Sakurai, I implore you to... Show me your news! Greetings, Smash fans, and welcome back to Show Me Your News Ultimate, your weekly weekend podcasting source recapping the biggest news in anticipation of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. My name is Peter Spezia, but you may remember me as Youko. Joining me this week, it's Miles Allen, but you may know him as Super.
Do I sound better this week?
Significantly, thank you for the adjustments. Also, it's Tony Mattingly, but you may know him as TonyTH.
Let's see if we can do a whole episode this time.
Your name is normal.
That would be great. Also, my wife Rachel is joining me.
I'm also known as Sass Factory.
You are also known as Sass Factory. She will be here at least for the opening segment where we're paying off a bet. And joining us this week as our guest, it is Jason Pilcher, but you may remember him as Sariku Uchiha.
I'm back. What's up, everyone?
It's so good to have you back. You were, as some may remember, the first contributing guest to Show Me Your News way back in the day in July of 2007. I think we were talking about it before the show, and you said you were 14 at the time.
I was 14 years old,
wow.
Yeah.
And if I recall correctly, you didn't know who King Day-to-Day was.
There were some goofs back then, I didn't do all my research, but that's behind us, it's a thing of the past.
What episode was that? Was that episode 3?
2? I want to say 2.
Episode 2 was when I first happened.
That's
but I was
right.
on a couple.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is now?
Oh, of course.
He's the big fat blue penguin man.
He's my favorite Mega Man character.
Well, it is really good to have you back. I mean, time has gone, and I'd love to catch up with you. But first, my wife is here. If you watched our Super Smash Brothers reaction, you may remember that going into that, we had a call with different SMYNs from back in the day. And we had a friendly wager before the Nintendo Direct where if Ridley was going to be in Smash Brothers announced at E3, you would eat what they dubbed the Norfair taco, which would be a Taco Bell taco with their hottest Diablo sauce.
Yep.
Going into it, I thought maybe 30% chance of it happening. So I was kind of expecting that I would eat the hot sauce, and I hate hot sauce.
You can't take hot stuff whatsoever.
I'm a wuss when it comes to that stuff.
Completely.
But it won out. I got to ask you, when I told you that I love you and you're eating the taco, what was you're at work and you have no idea what this is all happening.
No, I mean, I actually talked to the girls at work that we had this bet going on, and there's only like one other girl that works there that knows what Smash is.
Aside from Let Me Smash.
Hey, they're all like that.
I hope that bird is in Smash.
Sticks.
No, Ron, go find Becky.
He wants in so bad. Let me Smash.
You want yellow? Final Smash. But yeah, so I liked seeing your reaction better when I wasn't at work and I got to watch the video finally.
Yeah.
That was rather amusing. But yeah, when you were telling me about it at work, I was like, oh, fair enough. I guess I'm going to eat some hot sauce then. Cool.
So we have the taco. We have the sauce.
Yep.
I'd like to... You were the one who asked, can I do this on the... You wanted to prove that you were paying up on the bet. So so you brought this upon yourself. We've got special video here on the YouTube version.
That is absolutely fine by me. I will own up to losing that bet, and I will attempt to... Oh, it smells. Smell that.
Yeah, I'm glad that I did not win. I did not lose this bet.
So I'm gonna just... This is a cold taco.
The
taco?
taco's
What's
cold.
a taco? This is a cold taco, which is great.
Only doing one packet.
Doing the whole packet.
Yeah, don't wimp out on that.
I'm doing the whole thing. I'm just gonna... Fucking dog, stop chewing my feet.
Jason, what was your reaction when Ridley was in Smash?
I was just shocked. My roommate, that was his most wanted character. So as soon as it panned over and it did the Star Wars thing, he just started freaking out.
Yeah.
I didn't even think he saw the trailer. He was on the ground screaming.
Yeah, I knew right away. I mean, it was it was Pyrosphere. We've seen that stage before. Dark. Some people thought it was like Star Wars and Kylo Ren and all that stuff.
Kylo Ren, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got a preview of what that hot sauce was like because I decided to lick the packet.
Oh no.
I'm gonna regret this.
Okay.
A little bit. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
All right.
But once I eat the whole taco, might be a whole different story. How should I do this? Do I just try and shove the whole thing in my mouth or what?
No, you don't have to do
My
that.
mouth
I
is
think just one good bite's enough.
One good healthy. Oh, you're folding it. Here we go. Here comes the bite of the Norfair taco. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck are you doing? She's like eating half the taco. She's like bent it in half and like ate half of it in her mouth. Yeah, pretty much. How is it with your mouth full?
See,
It's good.
I see, like,
It's spicy. It's spoofy.
Fuck you.
is it a soft taco?
It is a soft taco.
I thought it was a Doritos fiery taco with Diablo sauce.
Oh no.
Oh,
Just a
And then
regular.
she folded it in half.
Regular soft
Yeah,
taco.
see, that's where you lost me. As soon as you fold it in half, I'm like, wait, well, how can you fold Doritos Locos Tacos in half?
Yeah, no.
this is gonna be a terrible thing to say. I know I'm gonna regret it, but it's even worse after you swallow.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I thought the Norfair taco. And you know what? Never mind.
Wrong kind of taco there. There you
Anyone
go.
remember the
Taco's not a
Down in
taco.
2 bites. How's? It looks like you're doing pretty well.
A
Frank's Red Hot
taco
is
in this
better.
case is a taco.
Oh yeah. Frank's Red Hot goes on everything.
Oh, my lips.
Does anyone remember that first bite of Krabby Patty that Squidward took?
In
That's what I wanted to.
I probably should use all 3 packets.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it wasn't actually that bad, but there's definitely some spice to it.
If you want to double daring, just go downstairs and get another package just to down that one by itself.
Sure.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with that. Also, I forgot to mention at the top of the show here, you can now join Show Me Your News' Discord server over at showmeyournews.com/Discord. That'll link you up to our official Discord channel that Super's been pulling together for us. So thank you for that. Looking forward to chatting with you there. Leave mail time questions and just chat with us and anticipate Smash all the more. Well, now my
We have a
wife.
whole thread dedicated to Donkey Kong's Up B. It's really exciting.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh boy.
Doesn't
dog, you
kill,
do not
though.
want any of this.
I don't think the dog wants any of that.
No, he doesn't.
I'm pretty sure the dog wants all
I'm
of it.
sure he
pretty
wants
sure
it, but
you
he ain't having
two do not want the dog to have any of it.
Hashtag Team Diablo burning for you. Yeah, the dog says nope, none of that.
Oh.
So Jason, I guess overall, your reactions in general to Smash. I mean, like that was a big trailer. Everyone is here, all that good stuff. Must have been very exciting to see for you.
They made my job a lot easier. I don't have to speculate anymore. They just said everyone's here. So
Yeah, that certainly helped.
just like everyone, I feel like, you see like Pokemon trainers, the first character, like, whoa, like didn't even think about that. And then Wii Fit trainer, and then you see Ryu, and then you see Cloud, and you're like, something's coming. And when you see Snake, you just freak out.
Yeah,
It's like,
that was when everything went crazy. All right, the sauces are ready.
Both of them at the same time.
You're gonna shotgun them here. Oh, here we go. Sauces are being shotgun. This is for Ridley, motherfuckers.
Are you shotgun like Frank's Red Hot?
Oh,
Sorry, I wasn't paying close enough attention.
No, a couple more packets of
you don't have to be a hero.
Diablo sauce.
I
oh,
believe
That's got some more kick to it. No, no, don't kiss me. Great.
oh,
Yeah.
that's quite spicy.
Okay,
Can you feel that?
You don't say.
a little bit.
Your lips have gone red.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
milk.
on that note, while you recover, let's.
Oh, my stomach.
If you need to run, feel free. Jason, let's catch up a little bit real quick before we go into the latest Smash
Take
news.
us back to year
I feel like-
15 and just work your way up.
All right. Well, so me right now, I recently moved to Utah about a year ago, which is pretty crazy because it's very far away from the Mississippi Gulf Coast, and it's very different.
That is a big difference.
it's warm.
It's not humid though, which is nice. I actually really like the weather for the most part.
I wish there was no humidity where I am.
Oh god,
Me too,
Michigan, Kentucky, Midwest is dying right now with a nasty
Fuck
humid
me.
heat wave. It's so bad.
I'm on Lake Michigan, and that's where the weather comes in, so we get nothing but humidity.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say that's where the water is.
That's where the water is, though.
As Peter mentioned earlier, I was on episode 2, July 15th, 2007. I was 14 years old. And I was on a couple episodes, and then the last one I was on was with Samurai Panda. It was 26-2, the Panda Cast Strikes Back.
Wow.
And it was with Gimpy Fish. So it's been a long time, almost 11 years. So.
Oh my goodness.
If you're not familiar with the Panda Cast, that show is actually still being recorded right now. It's so long.
Those were good times indeed. But I'm sure you've been playing more video games than just Super Smash Brothers since then. What has gaming been like for you since then? Some of your favorite games. What has that all been like in these 11 years?
So around that time, I've always been like a Nintendo and a Sega kid, and then I think it was Modern Warfare 2 that pushed me over the top. I bought a PlayStation, and then I've just been in both ecosystems. So I've played pretty much everything. Favorite games. I actually think you and I have a lot in common, Peter. My favorite game of all time. I know might be yours. It's very close. Is Persona 4 Golden.
Fuck yeah, favorite.
That game's perfect.
Yes,
That's mine. That's mine too.
good call.
Uh-huh.
Persona
Yes.
5 is great as well. I love them all. I have all the platinums in English that you can so far, outside of the fighting games. So, but yeah, if I had to rank my
Edit
top
2.
5, oh, that's awesome. It's like Persona 4 Golden, Pokemon Red and Blue. You can't beat the classics. Portal 2, Mega Man X, and then the Wind Waker. So,
That's not a bad list.
I think gaming's been good though. This year's been really good for games. Also,
I
absolutely.
don't think anything compares to last year, personally. Last year was fucking stupid. There's shit every week.
I think this one's comparable. I don't know. You have God of War and Monster Hunter. We had Celeste. We're coming up with Red Dead, and we had Detroit, Spider-Man. Like it could be close. I don't know.
Yeah. Those will be really good. In a way, I'm kind of relieved that Smash Brothers is going to be out of the Game of the Year discussion for our sakes and for like the other show I do, the Power Switch. We can call in and talk radio, all that good stuff. But in a way, like with December 7th, of course, if it sticks to that date, that's going to be out of all the Game of the Year discussion. Like I'd like to talk about the games beside, like Smash is going to be my favorite game of 2018 if it lands there, right? But I'd like to kind of make a list outside of that. But yeah, God of War right now, it's number 1 with a bullet. I don't know what's going to beat that.
Oh, me too. I got the platinum, and I still want to play it.
Man,
I can't wait for New Game
It's
Plus.
a good game.
I'm looking forward to the new Smash, and me and you haven't played for a long time.
Yeah, it's tough to boot up the Wii U.
Yeah. It's set up in our basement right now, and we don't often get to go down in the basement now because we have a fur baby who is currently trying to nibble my toes. But last time we played, it was a case of you beat my ass in Brawl.
Yeah, as I hopefully should.
I beat your ass in Melee.
Yeah, not that good at Melee.
Oh, I'm much better at Melee.
But yeah, no, this one will be a whole lot of fun, and it's good to see some of the early reactions from people who've played it and all that. So you had the segment on Show Me Your News, Who's In, as we mentioned. It was kind of looking at possible newcomers to Brawl back in the day and their chances.
You don't want to lick my fingers right now, dog.
Oh no, don't do it, puppy. But as
that
far
was
as
a fan favorite scene, right? Everyone loved that segment.
yeah, I liked it. I know I
Save
definitely
the best
liked it.
for last every time.
Can I bring up something very quickly?
Sure.
Because way back when, I think I've been on one Smash. I offended a lot of people when I said I didn't like Shulk's voice. I have to apologize for that because now since playing some of Fire Emblem games and stuff like that and, Xenoblade, I quite like him now.
Oh yeah, we compare him to Rex.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
finally feeling his voice.
Yeah.
I like your attitude.
I'm really feeling it.
Let's show him a thing or three.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
But
Well, at least they both have British accents.
no, I hear you though. I had to go pull a couple of clips back in old Show Me Your News days, and it's just like I'm glad that I've come a long way in producing shows. They sound a lot better. They're just smoother overall. Like I have a hard time listening to myself.
Well, it helps when you buy a $400 microphone.
It does help. And then you work in video and audio production, so also helps as well. So yeah, I hear you that old stuff is tough to listen to. But if you wanted to transpose some of that segment knowledge today. Who is in? What are your hopes for some newcomers for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
So I think there's a couple categories. I don't think there'll be a lot of newcomers, but I do think there'll be quite a few Echo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
For newcomers, I think the most obvious one and one of the most wanted ones, I think Simon Belmont's in this game.
That would be an interesting.
Following the leaks,
yeah. His name was Vergabin, I think. He accurately leaked Ninja Turtles and Injustice 2, Soul Calibur 6, and a newcomer in it. And he said that Ridley was at E3 and there were no cuts from Smash 4. I guess he didn't know there were no cuts, period, but that's accurate. So I think that he is probably in this game.
Yeah, there's a good chance. Das Vergeben was the guy. Vergeben, the German verb to forgive. I wonder if he's going to have some forgiveness later down the line. Because, part of it was also that there's going to be some Minecraft representation. We haven't seen that yet either. I would imagine like a stage or a creeper assist trophy or whatever. But
that's right.
But I wonder.
Outside of Smash, he also leaked Star Fox Grand Prix, which we have yet to see, but
that's true.
It seems pretty likely.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Along the realms of Echo Fighters, I'm really hoping that we get some Shadow the Hedgehog or some Knuckles Echidna.
Unfortunately about Knuckles.
Yeah, Knuckles is already an assist trophy.
What about Silver? It's no use!
I think Shadow is the most likely Echo Fighter that we kind of expect here.
He's my boy. I want him in.
So I also think we're pretty likely to get an ARMS character, right? Like we have to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
I forgot about ARMS.
I had written ARMS off, but when I attended Smash and Splash, there was an ARMS tournament, and it had, out of all the side tournaments, it had by far the largest crowd of people watching.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot that game existed altogether.
I mean, to me, it was just the meme of just shouting, "ARM!"
I really want Meowser.
Meowser, or Dry Bowser. There are some possibles, yeah.
Yeah, Springman or Ribbon Girl would probably be the most likely, whether Echoes or different costumes. But I want someone more unique. Like, I want Min Min or something like that. Like
Twintel.
The fan fiction with Twintel and Bayonetta in the same game.
Oh my god.
But
please.
And I really think that might be it. If we get anyone else, I think we could get like a Pokemon. If it's so, like Decidueye is probably very likely. But I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get that many. At least that aren't DLC. But
there's actually a very strong thread going around about Bandana Waddle Dee. Specifically, his amiibo has code that explicitly states that it's for quote unquote other games, which is data that's only present in the Smash amiibos. And Bandana Waddle Dee during the masked day-to-day fight is the only person in the crowd watching the fight. However, in Day-to-Day's Final Smash, Masked Waddle Dee, or Masked Day-to-Day,
you don't know who DDD is.
Don't worry about that, Jason. You can just turn off right now.
I'm doing my research. I'm going to Google them up.
All right. The only character that's conspicuously missing is Bandana Waddle Dee.
Interesting.
So between the fact that everyone is here, and yet in this Final Smash, when they were deconfirming so many other characters like Knuckles and Waluigi, we were able to
especially Waluigi.
Yeah, especially Waluigi. Eagle-eyed people noticed that Bandana Waddle Dee was missing in the one place he should have been.
And we don't have a spear user, so that could
we do not.
That's true. And Sakurai, Kirby, all that stuff, it could make sense. I wouldn't be thrilled by it, but I know there's a constituency that would be very happy.
My friend is such a Dixie Kong advocate, and he wants her in so bad. I think she'd be really good.
It's gotta be an Echo Fighter.
Yeah,
he'd be so.
Speaking of Dixie Kong,
he'd be so fucking mad if it was like Waddle Dee with a bandana instead of Dixie Kong. That's awful.
King K. Rool, man.
Yeah, King K. Rool where?
Yeah, but Bandana Waddle Dee has also been in every single Kirby game since his introduction, except for one, and I think it was like some mobile title or something like that, or. I don't know exactly, but I did read an entire thread about Bandana Waddle Dee and how there's a lot of actual evidence for him.
I want to go over Echo Fighters though before we swap because
sure.
We're all talking about Shadow, and I think a Sonic character is very likely. But I was thinking we could also get a classic Sonic, especially after Sonic Mania. Like it'd be a little bit less work to kind of edit the way he runs and stuff, and I would be down with that. That seems pretty cool.
That'd be
I don't know if they could just because he's shorter. Like he's like very much shorter.
He'd be like Toon Link though.
Ridley was too big though, so
So that all goes out the window.
I think the issue with Echo Fighters to me is I can't think of too many Nintendo Echo Fighters. Like I feel like a lot of the obvious ones have been done already, as Dr. Mario and stuff. But I think third parties have a lot. For example, like Ken from Street Fighter.
Yeah, Ryu and Ken feels
a
like another.
definition.
Yep.
For sure.
I think Big Boss would be really cool, like another Snake, but that's also just probably just fan fiction.
Just bring in Raiden.
Even you could do Liquid. You could do anybody, really.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, David Hayter has already said that he's voicing Snake in Ultimate, so a naked Snake Echo Fighter would probably be likely, or at least like Snake's other 4 costumes.
Hey, and if Ridley's too big for Smash, then Makar is too small for Smash. Can I have Makar from Wind Waker, please?
Yeah, instead of Alf from Captain Olimar.
I didn't come up with this one, but my favorite idea for an Echo Fighter. Are we allowed to spoil A Link Between Worlds?
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
I think Ravio would be an epic Echo Fighter for Young Link.
For sure.
That would be so cool. He already has all the weapons, like...
Yeah.
Or even, like, with Zelda, have the
Hilda.
Hilda, yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, Hilda. But that's the one I think would be really cool and people probably wouldn't expect. And we already have Zelda in her Link Between Worlds outfit, so
Right.
maybe there's a chance.
A lot of people have been mentioning Gygus as an Echo Fighter from Mewtwo.
Who's Gygus?
Oh, the end boss for Earthbound.
Actually, Gygus actually has a more humanoid form that was seen in the original Mother.
Huh.
And that original form is actually very similar in look and size to Mewtwo.
Interesting.
I think it's a big stretch when you're crossing franchises, but it's interesting to think about.
It's true, it's true. But
Oh, yeah, that is quite similar, isn't it? Look at that.
Frieza.
Goku.
Goku, where's Goku?
I'm gonna throw this out there. I need to say something that everyone's gonna get mad at me for.
Uh-oh.
I think
Goku
there
as
is.
Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon. I agree.
I think there is a 5% chance that we see Goku in this game, not at launch.
I don't
I want
think we
Goku
will.
so bad.
Yeah.
I don't think we will.
No,
But
just because
I
like
think
he's
that-
already in like a newer game which is coming out, like, you know, for fighters, and you know, Dragon Ball fighters are in there, and then they've got like, you know, all the like, is it like manga entertainment fighters?
Oh, Jump Force. Yeah.
Yeah, Jump Force, that's the one.
Nintendo has a special shonen themed like NES Classic in Japan right now, or they're releasing it, and it has like 3 or 4 Dragon Ball games on it. It'd be a power move if 2 years after this game comes out, a new trailer for a character comes out and it's Goku. Like, I feel like once Cloud's in the game, all rules are off.
Right.
That's how I've
It
always
would be a
felt, too.
boss move with DLC. Like, it won't be in main game, but I think
will not
5% chance is fair, especially when you have the Bandai Namco connection.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I didn't think about
certainly
that.
possible.
It's fucking Mickey Mouse over there. I don't care if he's not originated in the game.
Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Get fucked!
I don't want
Wow,
Sora
man.
in the game, but I would love, like, if he's in the game, for there to be like an assist trophy like item with just Disney characters.
Yeah.
Like, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Where Donald just
Yeah.
refuses to heal anybody.
Yeah, right.
He just runs around and screams and shoots ice.
Just uses thunder twice and leaves, and you're just like, you motherfucker.
Just have an assist trophy with Goofy where he's just like, oil!
Oil.
Oil.
That's awesome.
At least the Goofy Tornado would make sense.
I'm sure I've said this on the show already, but I'll throw out, we're talking who's in, newcomers, all that. My out there hopeful picks for DLC or what have you. Have the Microsoft connection work for DLC. Let's get Banjo-Kazooie up in here. Nintendo
Where it
and
makes sense.
Microsoft, they're playing nicely with crossplay. It won't be for main game, but let's hope for DLC.
Katamari Damacy.
That'd be interesting. Shovel Knight has a moveset perfect
Yeah.
for Super Smash Bros. Let's throw the indies a bone. Let's go.
See, the problem with Shovel Knight this time around, like before, I really thought Shovel Knight had a really good aim, but now there's that fighting game that has all the indie.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
people
Was it
that
Brawl
has,
out?
something like that.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of those indie game people who are in that game.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the reason why we might not see Shovel Knight, despite the fact that we have a really nice amiibo for it.
Sure do.
It's called Blade Strangers. Yeah.
Blade Strangers, that's
Oh,
right.
mm.
However, bringing it actually back to Bandana Waddle Dee, interestingly enough, while Bandana Waddle Dee has the code to say multiple games in his amiibo, Shovel Knight does not.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was developed a
would make
while
sense,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it is interesting to note that is a new amiibo that has that Smash Brothers functionality. We assume that is not on another amiibo.
You know, now that you mention it, I really don't even have a character that I'm like most excited for. Like, I think once they announce everyone's in the game, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm just satisfied. I think the character I always wanted from Brawl is I always wanted Saki from Sin and Punishment, but
Is it? Well,
we haven't seen him as an
not
assist
sure.
trophy yet.
Yeah, that is actually interesting. We have not seen him as an assist trophy, and we saw so many others.
Could be possible. Yeah, for me it was
Even
Ridley.
Bomberman.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, poor Bomberman.
It's him.
It's him.
Poor one out.
That's right. It's him.
For anyone that's wondering how this hot sauce is sitting in my stomach, it really hurts right now.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm going to make it all the way to the end of the show, but I'll do my best.
Oh, it's okay. You can do it. I believe in you.
I might have to leave to go drop a Ridley in the toilet.
Oh no. Is it too big?
It's too big for this.
Nobody's mentioned him, so I'm just gonna throw him a bone. Gino?
Yeah.
Poochie?
Uchi?
Poochie died on the way back to his home planet.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Yoshi Poochie, but yeah, sure, Poochie from The Simpsons.
Oh.
You're right. The little Yoshi dog.
Oh, yeah.
Zero. Is Zero like an assist trophy, or could he be an Echo Fighter? Because that would
I
be really
wonder.
I'd love if Zero was there.
I would be so disappointed if Zero was an Echo Fighter.
Mm,
Like him and Mega Man X, like they have so much more potential for movesets. that-
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
A chibi Mega Man X over Mega Man. And Zero over Link?
Oh god, maybe.
Just bring in Dr. Wily.
Dr.
I
Wally.
mean, that was one of the earliest Brawl mods, was a Zero over Link.
I remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which made a lot of sense considering that he got the shield boomerang in Mega Man 03, so...
All very interesting newcomer possibilities. Let's run over some Smash Brothers quick hits as far as news updates, just to make you aware of what's going on. CEO, the Smash Brothers tournament, and Nintendo announced that they would have a playable Smash Brothers Ultimate demo there. So you're starting to see impressions file out of that. We're recording like just after it closed there. So I'm sure that's where Samurai Panda is right now with Panda Global. So if you have people in the Smash community who have gone there, check that out. I'm sure that I think it's in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. So check that out for more impressions there. And then there is a news story, especially talking about Super Smash Brothers Special, which I don't know if we've mentioned on the show. Like that's what the game is called in Japan. So if you're seeing, some people get fooled by news stories and whatnot. They see Super Smash Brothers Special and they think, oh, there's a new announcement happening. Like that's what the game is called in Japan.
So do they call it like Super Smash Brothers Special?
Dairanto Smash Bros. Special.
I love Japan so much.
Nobody can make fun of me for mispronouncing Keiji ever again.
That's all right.
So there was a Japanese news story that talked about there are plans for amiibo for returning fighters as well. Snake, Young Link, Pokemon Trainer, all that. I wonder what a Pichu amiibo. You're your boy.
Well, we're going to have so many more to buy that are already...
I still have to get Cloud from the last bit.
You didn't get Cloud?
Did not get Cloud yet.
Oh, we did get Cloud.
No. Didn't worry about the player twos, but yeah, no Cloud yet. And then, so there'll be Ridley, there'll be Inkling, and now all these returning characters. So, more amiibo fun.
We have so many.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah.
Like we already have a Charizard amiibo.
Maybe they would have like a really big
One
one
big
with
amiibo?
like
Yeah.
both the man or the woman trainer and then like all three Pokemon like in front of
They're,
both.
they're a little.
See, I'm just thinking, with the new Smash Brothers, are we going to see a return of Griffin's Amiibo Corner?
I hope so.
No, he had to leave the show because he left Polygon. He
It's true.
stuck all the amiibos he had in his mouth and went in the final episode.
All right. Well, let's get to the crux of the news on the show. It's the Smash blog updates. We start on June 24th, which was last Sunday. Like it was like Monday morning and it counted it as Sunday And we didn't get anything on Friday, so we may get that again soon. Just weird timing as the blog continues to roll out updates, but June 24th, it's today's fighter, number 62.
Fun fact, I did not see this one until we sat down for this episode.
Yeah, how about that? It's number 62, Corrin. Corrin was available as a downloadable fighter in the previous version of Super Smash Bros. This fighter uses all kinds of attacks like Torrential Roar and Dragon Fang Shot. Players can choose male or female versions.
Oh, pretty.
In other words, players can choose the female version.
Pretty much.
Corrin as a male looks weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Robin should probably be male, but Corrin is female.
Yeah.
That's what it should be in the canon.
Corrin as a man looks pretty to me. I like him.
All sorts of dragon attacks. I don't think too much has changed from Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I never used Corrin too much.
Dude, male Corrin looks like the elf from The Hobbit. The guy that has, the high elf who's like, I'm prettier than all you dwarves, fuck all y'all. And I'm like, I have a moose.
Elfrond?
I can't remember what his name is. It's not Elrond.
I only saw the movie once, I don't remember.
Okay.
I've only saw the first half of it.
Guy from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie is a bad guy, that actor. The blue dude.
Lee Pace.
Yeah, Lee Pace. Lee Pace is the elf, looks like him.
Okay.
A little bit.
I think the fact that Corrin was one of the last characters is probably why. Like, I wonder how much they knew about Smash Ultimate, Smash 5, whatever, when they were finishing up.
I'd imagine they did. That's why Bayonetta hasn't been fixed yet. Like,
yeah, that's actually somewhat of a fair point, because I've played Corrin. She's a lot of fun in Smash 4, and actually one of the only characters I actually have fun with. But she also doesn't seem, like Bayonetta, doesn't seem to fit in the game.
She's very unique.
She's very unique. However, in the new faster system of Smash Ultimate, I wonder if she's going to feel a lot better. I mean, every character should feel a lot better because Smash 4 was trash. But, hot take?
The dragon, I don't know if I ever mentioned this back on, Show Me Your News when we were talking about Smash Wii U, but like, for someone who did not play much of Fire Emblem Fates, the dragon, like especially in the final Smash...
It's weird that she just turns into Dialga. Yeah, I know.
Yes, it's Dialga.
Yeah.
I was just gonna. It's Dialga, exactly.
It's the Nintendo dragon. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I can see differences, but like you see it just quickly in motion. It's like
Dialga made it with Reshiram.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. But like, Nintendo has two speeds for dragon: Dialga or Dark Souls.
And we saw that one in Mario Odyssey.
That was fucking... It was weird, but it was really cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know. There's not too much to say about Corrin. I mean, we're not looking at any... there's the Fire Emblem stage. Looking at the Pikmin stage, I think. Is that the jungle one?
Actually, it looks like Donkey Kong's. That hut right there. Looks like one of the Donkey Kong stages.
That's Congo Jungle.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad that stage is back.
Yeah, and it looks...
I fucking love
so nice. Like, it looks so improved that like I didn't recognize it compared to the Melee version.
Well, this is because I played a lot more Melee than you did.
And then, of course, Castle Siege there at the end for the final Smash. So,
it almost looks like... Sorry, bringing up Dark Souls again. It almost looks like the bridge where you fight the Minotaur demon.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
Is that in the original Dark Souls?
Yes.
Let's go to the next update. It's on June 25th. That was the Monday, and today's fighter number 31, Snake. Backed by popular demand, Snake brings a ranged fighting style unlike any other fighter in the game.
He also brings all his milkshakes to the yard.
And a mustache.
Not anymore.
His final smash locks onto an opponent and fires 5 homing missiles. Yes, the butt is nerfed. The butt is nerfed.
Aww.
Looks like he didn't get all the good genes.
No.
The emblem is also nerfed.
Remember that dojo update from his last final smash that was just like, he had a grenade launcher and he's like, he's 6 shots and he reloads. That's 12 shots. And I just remember, like, that sure is, man.
I missed the little captions under the...
No.
We've said it before, but it's like the big shame about this Smash blog compared to the others is like, yeah, it's nice to have multiple screenshots when that applies, but you don't have captions to go with them. Like, those were some of the best parts. Like, when you're talking about like Alfonso subs in, like I'm here to help. Like I miss Alfonso.
I know, me too. Everyone misses Alfonso.
When you get Knuckles as an assist trophy, Alfonso takes his place in Green Hill Zone.
It's like my favorite. So do you think they're gonna replace Snake's taunts so they're not all three the fucking box? I hate that.
That would be nice.
It's my biggest change. I want it.
The different boxes, like from Metal Gear 5 and stuff, or
Yeah.
Sure, something.
The pinup models.
I love it at the 8-second point of his trailer. He just kills a child. You know, that Metal Gear Solid 5 runs Heroes Deep Cut.
Wow.
My God, what if that was his final smash?
What, just saying like Donna
he
Burke?
just smokes a blunt and
I do like his new down smash, even though it's literally Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Interestingly enough, well, he did lose his butt. He did gain some serious thighs. He's got some thick thighs.
He's thick though.
He's-
Oh my God!
He is very thick.
Holy! Have you seen the definition on that cat? That like, what even is that muscle there?
The
That
other
up there.
leg. The other
Yeah,
leg.
look at that.
Oh, a hamstring.
The middle leg.
How defined is that?
Very.
Yes,
But
dog. The dog
it's thick,
agrees.
though.
this isn't much about the character, but I'm actually worried about Snake. We know David Hayter's the voice, but we don't know if they're re-recording dialogue or anything.
Mhm.
Like, we don't know if we're going to get new codecs or any codecs.
Yeah,
I
that
would
is that
imagine
is
we'd
big,
have
yeah.
to get new codecs.
Yeah, you got to,
Absolutely.
especially if you're bringing Shadow Moses back. They could have just easily say like, "Well, we're not bringing that stage back. We're doing a different Metal Gear stage." Yeah, you got to hope that that's happening, especially when he's also on as Snake and Naked Snake in Super Bomberman R. That was just announced last week.
I don't think David Hayter would have made a big deal about it if he wasn't doing like some substantial work for Smash.
Right.
Yeah.
If they were just reusing voice clips, I think he probably would have just said something to that effect. Like
I
the fact
really
that he
hope that
brought it up like that makes me think there's more to it.
Mhm.
Did
I
he
really
make a
hope
big
we
deal?
get some sequel like codecs, because before he just talked about him last time. But this time I hope Snake gets like some sequel codecs for like Sonic and Ganondorf.
Yeah. He looks different now. He has more red hair.
Is that still Ganondorf? He looks younger.
I missed the old man look.
What's
the
weird?
It's the power of evil, Snake.
It's really weird, like in this post Kojima era of Metal Gear, thinking about someone else writing these characters. But Kojima was such a quirky guy. Weirdly enough, if I trust anyone to write weird dialogue, it's Sakurai. The fit Metal Gear tone.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Can we have Meryl?
Yeah, why not?
Echo Fighter.
Yeah.
Meryl.
Or Grey Ninja. What's his name? Grey Fox.
Grey Ninja.
Grey Ninja. Shit. Well, we already have Grey Ninja.
We already have Grey Ninja.
I meant Grey Fox.
I'm doing that whole cutscene where he's fighting Rex in my head, but it's Greninja and it's really weird.
he
No,
loses,
I can't do it.
he loses limbs. Like, oh, look, frog legs.
Water is not effective against steel type.
Yeah. Let's get to the music update of the week, though. It was on June 26th. Today's music you can now listen to Noisy Notebook on the official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate website. Let's take a listen to an excerpt. Okay, so it's not the Diablo sauce, I promise. Dog's just being a little turd. So Rachel, my wife, had to step aside here. So we'll finish up the show here. The arrangement for Noisy Notebook is done by Maki Kirioka. And she was an arranger back in the day on Metal Gear Solid and also on Zone of the Enders. Some other Japanese games there. Nowhere near as big as last week's with Sonic and all sorts of Sonic games. But I didn't think I had heard what this was based off of before. This is from Snipper Clips. But then I went back and listened to the original. It's like, oh yeah, this is like trailer music. This is like the song that defines Snipper Clips. So it's faster for this remix. It's okay. I don't think it's...
I don't like it.
No?
No, I don't. I think it's correctly named. It is indeed noisy.
Lots of loud noises. Noises.
Mhm.
I think I can kind of get what you're saying. I like it. You know how in thanks to all the Marvel movies, people say like the pratification of someone when like Chris Pratt went from just kind of a big dude to like super ripped.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's like a smashification they do to all these songs where they take these slow songs and they just kind of speed it up and make it loud, and it's like, oh, it's perfect for Smash. Like, and that's what I feel like. Like,
You make me think of there was one like route music in Pokemon Red, and they made it all fucking exciting and shit. And I'm like, why? Why did you pick that one?
Oh yeah.
There's so many battle music to pick from.
hopefully they can smashification the Animal Crossing music, but that's something.
Yeah. Yeah, what you're thinking of what
Yeah.
Route 1
Yeah, they fucking rev that up, and I'm like, why? Why'd you pick that one? I mean, I like the arrangement, but it's just funny.
So what do we think, which stage will use Noisy Notebook?
There'll probably be a snipper clip stage.
You think?
I think it's gonna just be a Picto Chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it'll probably just be on an old school or like random stage, but a snipper clip stage has so much like cool potential
Yes.
where like maybe you can actually interact with the background and kind of do these challenges.
Yeah, I'd be totally down for a snipper clip stage. Yeah, that does sound really interesting, but yeah, Picto Chat would kind of
a
fit.
fighter.
No, that's true.
Oh, God, maybe, but I don't know.
Picto Chat would make a lot of sense, though. You see things like Brain Age and things like that went to that stage, so I could see that. It has a similar kind of musical feel there.
Like Mario Maker was the new Picto Chat kind of though.
True. Still no Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, I hope that they can use those stages, but like take out the Miiverse, functionality.
I don't want it. That's the best part. I remember going on there after like Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna blurt out the spoiler, but there was just like a giant spoiler, like somebody posted like minutes afterwards, and I'm like,
Oh my
okay.
God.
I'm glad we watched that before we started playing.
Wow.
Game of Thrones cast. Let's do that sometime.
Jeez. When it comes back next fucking year.
No, we'll wait for the book.
So it was a music update, which normally we like, but yeah, I think we've had a better song already. The Bomb Rush Blush was already a good one. We've had better songs already on the site. But hey, if we're getting one a week, I'm so
That is exciting.
down with that for sure.
That's great.
Let's go to the next update also on the 26th. Today's item, assist trophy Sukapon. Attacking with his detached fists and feet, Sukapon can even pick up opponents and throw them.
Luigi is so fucking distressed.
If something like that was holding me like that,
Right?
with his face just hovering so close to my nipples,
So
I'd also be distressed.
Looking so intently.
Yes, and then you just go one more slide over and just bye.
Wee!
What game is this guy from?
I think it's just from Sukapon.
Yeah, Sukapon. It's one of those like Dark Horse retro characters that Sakurai has always liked, and there was always like the outside chance that he was going to make it as a fighter, but assist trophy seems right for him.
What if there was Echo assist trophies and you could be Vector Man instead of assist?
not where I thought you were going with detached limbs, but okay.
So is Sukapon the
Domain.
second assist trophy that can actually grab a character?
What was the first one?
Midna?
Oh, with the hair, yeah, huh? This one looks
It's
funnier, I'm just
interesting.
saying.
I know Midna grabbed you, but this looks like a traditional grab.
I think Luigi's in his grab animation.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a very traditional
That
grab
is
and
true.
throw.
I wonder if it's like a command grab, or like almost Akuma like slides across the stage.
Oh, that would be Raging Demons.
Yeah.
Oh
Is there
no,
a belly
that's
button? What's
exciting.
going on in the middle there?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
his ruby that is his main form. I think
He's a crystal gem.
He's a crystal gem. His first image, is he giving 2 thumbs up, or is he giving us the bird,
Double bird, man.
the whole bird?
Yeah.
What a weird little man.
It's it's a reference to Mother 3 localization.
I'm also it took me a second to try to figure out what kind of pose he was doing for the second screenshot. Okay, he's on one hand and the other hand is going out. No, it's not even that.
That's his leg,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's his leg.
What the fuck?
Or wait, no. I think his leg he's on one leg. His other leg is horizontal to him. Both of his hands
He's
are in the air.
punching? Yeah.
Okay.
He's punching.
Wow, that is not how I picture that.
Like Majin Buu, he just kind of takes parts of his body off.
Yeah.
Ryu didn't know either. He's like, I'll just fucking Hadouken,
I'll just spam that.
I mean, he only has like 4 main orbs, 2 hands, and little hand feats. And there's 5 main orbs here, so I guess he just fires it out of his belly. Yeah,
some Sukapon like fanboy is really fucking mad somewhere listening to this.
I'm sorry.
Fucking other leg, he spawns in the I don't know, man. I'm sorry.
So stages here. The last couple, that's Distant Planet.
Yep.
For sure.
Wrecking Crew and
Wrecking Crew. Yeah, and on it. All right, they're not giving us much.
No, I fucking love trying to throw people in the Bulborb's mouth. It's my favorite thing.
So Sukapon, he's a funny little guy, but you know.
And then we got fucking Mufasa the next day.
Simba.
That's his second photo too, is him screaming Simba.
On the 27th of June, it's Solgaleo and Lunala together, both Pokemon. Solgaleo, if this Pokemon hits you as it charges back and forth across the stage, you'll take serious damage. And Lunala, this is a Sakurai's quote. This Pokemon shoots a powerful light beam through the stage.
He just seems so bored with this update.
These feel like the most soulless Pokemon I've ever seen, like added in the past few games. They're like, we got to get the box legendaries in there.
Yeah.
What do they do? Giant beams. Okay,
Beam.
never done that before.
I can see him really excited about fucking taking the picture in front of the moon, and then he's like, I got nothing. After that. Good job on that. That's a nice picture.
Now the stage
that is Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sorry to all the Lunala and Solgaleo fans that wanted them in Smash.
What?
Real? Come on.
I mean, Solgaleo could have had a cool moveset.
Sure. No, now that Ridley's in, everyone's no one's too big.
Everyone's
okay.
Going
Let's see here. We have
last one Summit actually.
Lunala in front of Luigi's Mansion, and then Lunala in need to be Umbra Clock Tower.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Good call.
And then
it's Summit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I only gathered it was Bayonetta stage because A, moon, and B, small floating chunk of rock in the background.
And much higher resolution moon.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, I mean, I think the resolution was a bit higher on the
really?
On Luigi's Mansion.
I don't know. It looks, the second moon looks better to me.
Yeah, I guess it's smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably to be completely honest, it's probably the same in Moon, just like spun slightly so it doesn't look exactly the same.
Did we want to theorize on that stage in the last screenshot of Solgaleo?
Yeah, no, this seems to be a point of contention among some Smash fans, as a lot of people saying it's Guar Plains, but some of the background does not match up correctly with Guar Plains. And the lake that's in the background does not, in Guar Plains screenshots we've seen so far, does not have any what looks to be docks or an island in the middle. And it doesn't seem to follow Breath of the Wild's aesthetic at all.
No.
I still think it might be Castle Siege. There is one real big reason why I believe it's Castle Siege. And it's actually nothing to do with like the lake or anything like that, or the way the trees are. But actually, if you look to the right, there seems to be a fire burning in the forest, which I believe is part of the aesthetic of Castle Siege.
Interesting.
Okay.
You'll see like red glowing fire on the right above the beam. And I believe this is Castle Siege.
It is a super weird angle to take, definitely bird's eye. And then looking down. So it is possibly, part of the stage that we don't normally see. Kind of like the base of it.
This is super nerdy, but do they render like the front of stages, like the parts we can't see? Or
sometimes.
Is it just
yeah,
I think it depends.
Then I feel like it could be the planes if like they actually model it. But
yeah, the thing is like
that's a good point. Yeah.
The weird thing is like as I'm looking at this screen, I'm just thinking to myself, like I am 90% certain that this is Castle Siege, only because of the camera hacks that was in the Roy trailer for Project M. When Roy's approaching the castle, like I seem to recall like these shots during the Project M trailer for Roy. So I'm going to go with Castle Siege. I'm very, very much could be wrong. This could be very easily Guar Plains, but I'm confident.
It's definitely interesting to fuel the speculation. Of course, the second Solgaleo one is the Ryu stage, and then the first one is that more Temple?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Temple seems to be a favorite one of use lately. So, and then the most recent Smash blog update on June 28th. Today's fighter number 2, Donkey Kong. His charged punch is one of the strongest attacks in the game. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, his final smash has been updated from Conga Beat to a flurry of punches. It
Thank
certainly
God.
has. Of course, he's so much more expressive. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
So the flurry of punches is from a tropical freeze, right? Or returns at the end?
Both, yeah.
Yeah, when at the end of stages. Yeah.
Little things he does, just the Nintendo references of him just grabbing Peach and walking away. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And
There's a
it's like,
couple little things like that in the fighter trailers that I don't know if a lot of people pick up on, but it's really funny.
Mhm. It reminds me of the Melee special movie.
Yeah.
A lot of that kind of stuff. I do like when he gets the hit off on his final smash that the entire screen inverts colors.
Yeah.
cool.
Zawarudo.
He does. Yeah, that's exactly what happens too.
I'm imagining when he picks up characters based on their size, he'll either like hold them like he is Peach or like Cargo hold them like a barrel.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of funny memes about like him trying to hold Ridley like that or Bowser like just one hand.
Yeah, there isn't too much to his character trailer here. I think the best parts we've seen of Donkey Kong is during the Smash Brothers Direct where we saw like all his different faces and like the bug eyes. Those are probably some of the best aspects there.
You see in the Donkey video, he put the fucking like cartoon,
Yeah.
fucking Donkey Kong cartoon in the boxes.
Hey, Banana Slamma indeed.
Jesus Christ.
If Donkey Kong went and started singing as part of a final smash,
It'd be effective.
it
Yeah.
would be great.
I would jump off the stage.
Or we'd wear the Yeti costume. It's like, me like you. Oh, man. Well, let's get to the mail time segment.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
First question comes. We have two this week. You can ask us on Show Me Your News, Twitter at Show Me Your News. Also at that Discord channel, showmeyournews.com/Discord. So ask questions there, and we'll put them here on the show in this segment. Missingno87 asks, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate looking to be the definitive edition of Smash, what has been your favorite and least favorite things in every past Smash, and what could get you to make this your Smash of choice? First of all, I think having every character in this game is going a long way to making the Smash of choice. And then you're talking about faster than Wii U and Brawl? Sign me up.
Least favorite thing is fucking tripping, I think, across the almost.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Get
That was
that out
so
of Brawl.
stupid.
I don't know. Master orders and crazy orders. Or
Only one that
Smash
fucked with
Tour.
that.
Smash
Smash
Tour.
I'm like a Melee player, I guess. I like them all, but that's my game of choice. And the thing that annoys me the most, and everyone's going to say that I'm just being a baby, is I hate when they hit you with a smash, you're accidentally crouch canceling because you're trying to down tilt and you just like fly down off the stage. Like that stuff actually really bothers me.
I do like the concept of crouch canceling. I don't think it was made right. Like, it's a good proof of concept. I'm sad that they just took it out entirely. I would have liked to see something else happen when you're holding down. Just to say, hey, it's a different kind of shield because, you're bracing yourself for the attack. But I will admit that, yes, it does get annoying. But I think bucket breaking was far more annoying.
I just want more single player modes. I understand they can't do a fucking break the target for 68 characters or whatever the fuck, but like I just miss like adventure mode and stuff like that. Like just some extra stuff like that would be nice.
You got a good point there. There's now too many characters for target tests.
Yeah, everyone got mad when they didn't do that in 4 Brawl, but it's like, well now there's like too many. I understand.
Yeah, right.
Like Brawl, they could have. They didn't look super crazy in Melee. There's no reason to make them look super crazy. They can look pretty basic, You don't have to spend so much time making that look good. Just make it play fun. Because I like them being individual.
I did too. That was cool.
I would like to see my favorite thing was actually the fact that Smash Brothers 4 had DLC.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I hope that this has DLC in some capacity. I hope they open the doors on DLC. Not just characters, but maybe target tests. What if that was a DLC?
And just patches in general.
Yeah.
If I were to talk about a least favorite thing from Smash games, I'll speak up for the scrubs out there like me. L canceling in Melee and Smash 64. I'm glad it has gone from Brawl and Wii U and seemingly now. It's that barrier of entry sort of idea. I'd rather the combat be about more positioning and attacks and hitboxes and things like that, not for some mechanical, tedious, technical bullshit.
Okay, I do hear you on that one. However, I definitely agree with you. L canceling is a bad mechanic, but it really needed to be in Brawl and probably a little bit in the Smash 4.
Oh, to make it faster, sure.
Yeah, because they were too slow.
Sure.
That's what Sonic said.
Yeah. And it really made a huge difference when playing because it just made some characters completely useless in a game that said you had to be in the air all the time, like Brawl. So Ultimate seems to be doing a huge step in the right direction to make me go, yeah, no, there's no need for L canceling anymore. Personally, I would have liked Project M tournaments to be like, you know what, this is a dumb mechanic. Let's just turn auto L canceling on and call it a day.
Yeah.
L canceling reminds me of IVs in Pokemon. I don't know how much you guys know about competitive Pokemon. Where some people are like, "Oh, I love breeding for IVs." And I'm like, "Do you really though?" If everyone just has if IV is just not a thing, I guess that sucks for the casuals where Pokemon are less unique. But L canceling, I like that they are building this game with kind of less land and lag in mind. I think that's really cool.
Yes. Yeah, and it's also an accessibility thing. I mean, for some people who can't, move the controller and the buttons and all that quickly, I'm not sure how to describe it. It feels unnecessary at this point. I'm glad it's out, especially for a faster game. It was just one of my biggest gripes back in Melee. I never used it when playing casually because, why would I need to do that extra thing?
Also,
if you didn't like L canceling, you just play Samus.
L canceling on a single Wiimote would probably give you arthritis.
Yeah.
Or a single Joy-Con.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All of Kirby's taunt shouldn't get rid of his abilities.
Least favorite.
He's got 3.
That was an interesting thing people noticed from this weekend. Kirby can absorb items and projectiles with his inhale, like Cloud's Limit Break Blade Beam. Kirby can suck that up and shoot it out as a star.
What?
Oh god.
Cool.
Yeah, that was something that people found out at the CEO demo.
That's pretty cool.
I always thought he should do something similar to that, honestly.
Yeah, so he can absorb items and stuff like that and shoot them out as a star. Or I think he can eat certain things and regain some percentage. So
that's pretty.
So
neat.
Link can pull his arrows, but Kirby can eat them.
Yeah, it's not quite a mechanic of the game or anything, but one of my favorite things, and I think we're all going to agree, is just the lead up and the hype. And
oh god, yeah.
I don't want to segue to the next question yet, but just being able to talk about all these little things with other people who are passionate about it, and that's why the DLC characters are also really cool.
Sakurai's Wild Ride is the best thing of video game pre-hype culture. It's bar none. I had someone on my other podcast to do this, talked about how Smash Brothers is special. And it's more special certainly if you're a Nintendo fan and you care, but Smash Brothers hype is different than other hype for other games.
There's nothing else like it for sure.
When you can talk, is a Mortal Kombat character really gonna amp you up? Smash Brothers is not just characters, but it's every little bit. And Masahiro Sakurai cares seemingly more than many other video game developers out there. The finest details. He overworks himself nearly to death. It makes it special. It makes it seem like they care and we care as a result of it. No, I totally hear you there. And then our other mail time question, Ryan Stoler asks, we've received a ton of Smash info at E3, which makes for great podcasting content. But now that new information is going to slow down to a trickle, do you think that a weekly podcast will remain sustainable in the future?
Well, you've got us. This is our last episode.
I mean, did you see this week's updates?
Yeah. A lot of the time, just makes me think of the Hell Weeks from the original Show Me Your News, where you got like, you must recover and Mennonite special moves in like the same week or something like that.
That's one of the funniest things. Like episode 20 of Show Me Your News was all updates that we had already seen. It was just repeated nonsense, but some people out of all, the 35 of the pre-brawl shows, like a lot of people liked that one, number 20, the most. So I do appreciate the concern. I wanted to put this question in there because it was interesting for a week of supposedly weaker updates, but been there before, done that, and we can talk about all sorts of things about Smash, and I think this episode is pretty good evidence about that. But no, we'll keep on rolling.
I do want to say that I'm not a regular guest on the show, but there's something special about having people that are passionate about something, just talking about it and joking about it and having fun. So I think as long as you guys can continue to do that, that there is a reason and an enjoyment to be found in this show.
Yeah. What I was going to put out there is that's kind of why we're cycling guests.
Yeah.
Because I think that's going to help get different perspectives and just help the show overall.
Yeah, it has been fun actually bringing up even the old guard. We had Panda, we had Buzz, and now we have you.
Still 14 over there and everything.
Yeah, he's still. Oh.
I'm like Ash Ketchum. I'm just
coma theory. No, but we were talking, just a little behind the scenes stuff. I mean, we want to definitely get, some of the older, guests from Show Me Your News. I mean, there's got to be an episode where Bowser's revealed, so we need to have Gimpy Fish on that week. I'd love to talk to Mick in Australia again.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great guests there, but, the Smash guard has changed as well. So there are definitely some Smash contacts we can make that are a little more current. It is a good question to ask. I appreciate the question, Ryan. But there's still plenty to talk about, even if it's the worst updates you can imagine. I mean Sukapon, really. No, it's good to talk about. So I think that's about all we have to talk about this week. Man, Jason, it's really good to talk to you again and hear that you're doing so well. Where can people find you on the internet? What are you up to? Let's plug away here.
I don't do too much. I am a kind of a lurker. I'm a Kind of Funny best friend, so you can always find me in the Kind of Funny groups. I'm actively posting there.
Hell yeah.
Even though I'm trying to get away from the name, my Twitter handle is FD Sariku, so if you want to follow me, you can. Final Destination? It was a Brawl clan tag. Dude, I was a mess back then, dude. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun being here, and I'm excited to hear more of the old guard, as you say, on future episodes.
Well, thanks so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. Before we go way too down memory lane here, you can find me on Twitter at PeteSpeakEasy. Miles is at SoulHarath. Tony is at TonyTH_GHH. Thank you so much for listening. Go to Discord, showmeyournews.com/Discord. You can find us there and chat with us there, ask some mail time questions, do all that good stuff. Speculate on the day's updates, because there will be more to come, I'm sure. On behalf of Jason and Miles and Tony, with that, I am Peter, or you may know me as Youko. Until next time, we'll see ya. We're out. Show me your news.